I'll be discussing the best rune farm in Elden Ring to this day. So, for this rune farm, you're going to want to have beaten the game. You don't have to be on any new game plus or none of that. But you guys will have to be in the game, and will use your Elden Beast Remembrance. Your Elden Beast Remembrance for the Sacred Relics for the Sacred Relic Sword. And you have leveled it up to at least +5, so it one-shots Albinaurics. You're gonna want this sword for its Ash of War, the Wave of Gold. This Ash of War sends out a big ass, wave of gold. So you're gonna want to have beaten the game and gotten the Sacred Relic Sword with your Remembrance. If you guys got Marika's Hammer, you guys just want to go on to those big turtle dudes with the temples on their back, knock them down, and then duplicate the Remembrance, or just do a new game plus if you want and go beat the game again. But I just recommend going to find a turtle dude with the temple on his back, knock him down, and take his and duplicate the Remembrance. You can only do that a limited amount of times with just different remembrances, I guess. But you're going to want to, if you already used it for Marika's Hammer, just duplicate it, come back, and get the Sacred Relic Sword. Level it up a bit. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Level it up just a little bit. And, yeah. You're also going to want to have access to Mogwin's Palace. You get access to this by either completing White Mask Vieira's questline, which I didn't do. I just went up to the consecrated snowfields, and right over here there's a portal that takes you to Mogwin's Palace, and it coincidentally takes you right to the farming spot. And you're also going to want to have a stable Golden Pickle Foulfoot farm for this method. And you get the recipe by killing Patches. If you want to do his questline, by all means, do his questline first, then murder him for his bell bearing, and just give it to the Twin Maiden Husk at the Round Table Hold, and buy the Favors Cookbook number 3, I'm pretty sure it is. But whatever favorite cookbook he has, buy it. It will give you the Golden Pickle Foulfoot recipe, which is absolutely essential for the rune farm that I have for you guys today. And you're also going to want the Golden Scarab Talisman, which I talked about in my recently uploaded Talisman video. And where to get it, you guys get it in the Abandoned Cave in Caelid after defeating the dungeon boss in there. So yeah, you're going to want this sword after beating the game, the recipe for the Golden Pickle Foulfoot. Oh, by the way, and a really fast way to get all the materials for the Golden Pickle Foulfoot, which is just some row of fruit, four-toed foulfoot, and golden fireflies, which is really easy to get if you have the Mistwood Outskirts Site of Grace. You're going to want to spawn in here. There's going to be a little pond, which has approximately 9 or 10 golden fireflies, give or take. And there's also row of fruits, literally fucking like spammed around Limgrave. There's some always over here in this little forest. There's always 1,000,000,000,000% some in this big forest over here, in the Mistwood Forest. I'll call it that. In the Mistwood Forest, there's hella fruit, hella fireflies. And if you literally just rest at the Site of Grace, you can just farm the materials back and forth. And for the four-toed foulfoot that you're going to need, it gives you description, which is kind of amazing. This row of fruit description easily found everywhere by the lands in the lands between. Just literally look around. Just fucking open your eyes and you'll find them. The four-toed foulfoot is a little bit, the teeny weeniest bit more complicated. You're going to want to have the Coastal Cave Site of Grace. You can literally just spawn at the first step, come down, drop down on the big pillars with the wind things on them, come right by the merchant, hug this wall until you run into a cave, get the Site of Grace, and there's like, I think like 20-ish birds on this beach over here. You're gonna want to get some sort of bow, so you just don't scare them off. Get a bow, start shooting at the birds, and the drop rate for a four-toed fowlfoot is literally fucking 75%. So just farm those for as long as you need to. Farm the golden fireflies and row of fruit as much as you need to. Craft yourself as many golden pickle fowlfoots as you can. And yeah, let's get into this farm. So first, you're gonna wanna. I'll give you guys the way to get to this farm without having done the consecrated snowfield method. So you're gonna spawn over there, come up those stairs, grab that item, and get this site of grace, the Dynasty Mausoleum entrance. You're gonna want to run out in front of you, drop back down, and then call in your horse. You're gonna keep going, and just hug this wall because there's gonna be some really big, dangerous skeletons that spawn in. There's a red albinuric with a staff. He'll spawn him in. There he is right there. He'll spawn him in right about now. You just want to hug this wall. There's also silver fireflies here. You want to hug this wall. There are caves with runes in them. There's also I'm pretty sure this is the Swarm of Flies incantation, which is really useful for bleed builds. They actually add a lot of bleed. And you just want to keep hugging this left wall until you see this patch, this like trail of grass leading upwards, and these albinurics right here just standing in a line. Just want to keep it coming. You're gonna see a big group of albinurics. They're just gonna be chilling here. You just want to keep it pushing until you find this site of grace. Rest of the site of grace to lose any aggros or get your shit back, your flask back. This also looks pretty familiar, as you guys can see the bird farm is here as well. I personally hate the fucking bird farm because it's just mad boring. But these guys is our ticket out. Like, these guys is the way. So you guys can head count. Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-ish. Because there's a couple back there. So I'd say 20, give or take, albinurics. And let's see just how much one gives me. Note to self, I'm on New Game Plus 5 right now. So New Game Plus 5, one albinuric gives me 5,500 runes. That's without the golden scarab. Without the golden scarab and without a golden pickle fowlfoot popped. So now let's put on the golden scarab talisman. Put the golden pickle fowlfoot in our quick item. We're going to pop the golden pickle fowlfoot. Make sure you have the golden scarab equipped. You're going to want to come just stand on the edge of this rock and send a wave of gold out right in the middle so it gets all these albinurics. And just look at those runes stacking up in the bottom right. Absolute beautiful runes. You guys can step up a bit off that rock. Step up a bit so you can get the remaining albinurics for the maximum amount of runes. As you guys can see, I had, give or take, 4,000-ish runes on the bottom right of my screen. Now I have 170,000, which is absolutely beautiful. You can also kind of merge rune farms, if you will, by sending out an arrow to that bird, making him come off. Pause. Making him fall off the edge. That would sound better. Just defeating that bird with the golden scarab and the golden pickle fowlfoot popped. It'll give you roughly, like, I'd say, actually, fuck, let's just test it. So the bird, with the golden pickle fowlfoot and the golden scarab, it'll give you roughly upwards of 38,000 runes, which is not that bad. actually. So if you want to just like come over here real fast, pop the bird, make him fall off the edge, and then that did not sound good. Come over here to the rocks, like just send out your wave of gold on these albinurics. Come up a bit, send it out again, and this is like my third run, and I'm already on 520,000 runes. That's like roughly 750,000 runes a minute if you're fast. So if you combine the albinuric farm with the bird farm, holy shit, I almost just died. Then you're gonna get roughly guys, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to calculate this. Roughly, give or take 3 million runes every 10 minutes if you're just constantly doing the farm. Like, if you literally just sit up from the side of grace, shoot the bird, come over here immediately, wave of gold, all the albinurics. As soon as that's done, move up to the next rock, send out another wave. You'll get a lot of fucking runes every single time. As you guys can see, my golden pickle foulfoot ran out, and it's already giving me like just like what was that, 6,600 every time, every albinuric I meant, which really compares to all these other boring ass rune farms like the fucking, oh my god, dude, I hate the Lenny's Rise fucking ball farm, dude. It's so boring. And especially the militiamen farm over here. That's actually a really good early game farm, I figured out, giving roughly 20k every 5-ish minutes, which is pretty good, to be honest. But yeah, guys, if you guys are constantly crafting golden pickle foulfoots, constantly doing this farm, you guys will level up in no time, I'm telling you. This farm is actually kind of what got me to level 315, level 314, or level 315 now, because I'm about to level up. But yeah, this farm is definitely what saved me. All of this pain, just coming over here, shooting the bird, sitting down, and just repeating that shit for fucking hours. I really hated it. Ah, goddamn it, I fucked up the bird. I just really hated it because it just got really old after a while. And especially if you're especially really extremely early game, and you're only doing the bird farm, I feel bad for you, to be honest, because it's just like sitting up, shooting the bird, coming back. It's just so repetitive, and it honestly makes me upset. But that's kind of why I don't do it. I just sit here, hit these albinurics with the wave of gold. Sometimes I'm feeling a little bit frisky. I'll okay, jeez, okay, I'm never saying that again. If I'm just feeling like it, I'll just shoot the bird, get the extra runes. But that also kind of hinders the time, like, to get back to the side of grace, sit up again, come over here. I didn't mean to do that. Come over here, send out that wave of gold. Send out another one. Literally, like, especially if you're, like, really early game and you have, like, a nice, like, a really nice crit dagger, you can just come over here and stab all these blue ones in the back, because they won't do anything to you. But the red ones, they will get really aggressive, and they will try and they will try and kill you. But I wouldn't worry too much. If you can just run, dodge, and then you can just crit them in the back, then you'll be fine. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this wonderful rune farm. And yeah, wish you guys some good luck, and yeah, I'll catch you guys